Alright, so I'm Arrow Rafnes, and I am a Paladin Tank, and I'm in here with some fellow members of the Tonberry Warmachine. We're going to be running Keeper of the Lake. It is the randomly chosen dungeon that we got for Expert Roulette. I'm in here with Jessie, our fearless leader, Summer, our fearless leader's wife, and Lita, who is just pro heals. And then you have me, which is bracket H bracket arrow, or bracket H, yeah, bracket H bracket arrow, hero, you know. Okay, so we're gonna start this run, and I just thought it would be really cool because it gives you guys a point of view from a tank's point of view, perspective from a point of, I can't even talk, perspective from a tank's point of view. So as a tank, obviously my job is to make sure that I have hate on all of the audio is going insane right now. I'm not sure exactly why. But it's not a big deal. So I lost a little bit of hate there, and you can see on the left side of my screen I have, I'm just gonna turn those down. Just gonna turn down on my end. Alright, so you can see on the left side of my screen I have those, like, basically everything that's in combat is on the left side. And the little red square that's flashing is what I want to see. That means I have hate on the creature. And the party members don't. If it's anything other than a red square that's flashing, I'm not doing my job. So I walk in and I open with a shield throw, and I pulled too much. No, I should be fine. I walk in with a shield throw, and then I circle Scorn, which is my AoE hate gaining ability. And then I'm really just gonna alternate between a 1-2-4 combo, which is just my 3-part chain. And then when Circle Scorn's back up, I'm going to pop that again, and see I have red flashing squares on everything, and I don't understand why everything's pulled right now. I don't understand why everything is pulled. But if we survive it, which we might not. I'm clearly blaming the Bard for this. I feel like the Bard has just went and was like, hey, I'm gonna pull everything. The Bard being our fearless, year-old free company leader. Normally a black mage. He's squishy and would have probably been dead by now. Look at them pro heals by Lita. Keeping me alive. Summer's dead. That's unfortunate. Well, I do play on the PC, I don't play on the PlayStation like a lot of our people do. And I have a pretty nice setup. I don't use the numpad or anything like that. I have a Razer Naga gaming mouse that has 12 buttons on the side of it. And so I'm able to very easily use all my abilities while still being able to keep my mobility on the WSAD keys, so I can keep my character mobile. And if I can't access something through the 1 through 10, I just hold the control button and press the button on the mouse. So I have 24 just very easily accessible abilities without any effort whatsoever. Now the abilities on the third row are ones that don't really get used very often, so I don't ever have to worry about them. Now, for any of you that are watching this and have not finished the story, I do have cutscenes turned off, so that's good. However, this is a dungeon that takes place very, very late in the game, so spoilers could potentially happen, especially with the final boss. But we're gonna engage this guy, and he's super annoying. Same thing, always shield throw, always circle scorn, and then I'm gonna position him back here. The reason I position him back here is he's gonna do this AOE flame, or not flamethrower, like gun burst, and I can very easily dodge it and stops any of the other people from getting hit by it. The flamethrower is unavoidable. I just take it. It doesn't do any damage. He's gonna go up, switch to a different weapon, and then he's gonna do his AOE. And you're gonna see it on the screen here. I'm just gonna move to the left. I'm gonna move right back, and that's all I have to do for the entirety of this fight. Now they are dropping bombs onto the platform, and we do want to push them away from everyone, normally to that right side where they're collecting them. When those bombs explode, they do quite a bit of damage. That is essentially the only way that you'll most likely wipe in this fight, is if a lot of those go off. And you're going to see like a bigger one fall later on, and they do a lot more damage. Now, one thing I don't like about Keeper of the Lake is just that it just seems like everything has so much health. And I get it, like it's a late dungeon, so you would think that things would have a lot of health. But it almost just seems like a little bit too much. Right here, he does turn around and he does have another attack where he's just gonna fire in a random direction. Now see, he just triggered that big bomb back there. So in a few seconds, it's gonna blow up and we're all gonna get hit with ray damage. Just like that, and everyone took quite a bit of damage. And since it goes off, it basically lights up everything else. Now the little ones, however, they don't actually do AOE damage. As long as you're out of their radius, you don't have to worry about them. So all we have to worry about is the big one, and being able to survive that. There's another one. Now if I can get him to not hit that, we don't have to worry about it. But sometimes it's random. Maybe it's not random. Maybe he fires towards a character, and if that's the case, if everyone stands on the correct side, then we don't have to worry about that. Now what I just did there, I don't actually know if that helps at all, but to me it makes sense. He sucks all the canisters in, and we have to very quickly get them away. And so what I do is I make sure I keep up Circle of Scorn. So when he does that, I just Circle of Scorn, and that actually acts as an attack and pushes everything back. And as you can see, it pushed everything back pretty decently. So I feel like it helps. I don't know. I don't actually know if it does, but. And here we go. He's going down. See what I mean? He just has so much health. In, I'm gonna be like, boom, get them out. Okay, no, they're exploding. They're exploding. Move, guys. Okay, we can still technically manage to pull this off. Summer's gonna pop Limit Break. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop Hallowed Ground, and we're just gonna hope. Just gonna hope that me and Summer can do this. Pop everything I have, and I'm down. Summer has 1%, and she got it. That was not the cleanest that it could have been. It was terrible timing. There was that bomb that was right there, and it just triggered everything to happen. So let's see what loot we got. You guys can see the loot. Yeah. Okay. I don't need any of this, so I'm just gonna pass the read. I'm gonna take the shortcut. And I do have the chat blocked, just because my face is right there. Right now, Summer is just talking a lot of trash. But that's okay. Waiting for everyone to group back up. Waiting on that bard. That bard taking forever. He didn't actually take the shortcut, he ran the whole way. Learn to play, man. Learn to play. There he is. About time. Alright. So that was the first stage of the second boss. We're gonna do this again and hopefully not mess up. So, get buffs in a second. Whoops. Alright, here we go. So there I'm going to control 2 and activate fight or flight, which is a damage boost for me. I'm going to stand in the flamethrower because this is Nub Hour and I'm the star. Again, not great placement, but the good thing is Jesse is a bard right now, so should be fine. He can still attack from his little secluded spot over there, and he's going to be rejoining us in a few, just shortly. As popped, come grab them. A Circle Thorn and a Flash. And I'm going to go back onto the boss, splash one more time, maybe one more time just because, and then attack the boss. There goes the fire. Most likely a flamethrower right there. And there's the dash. See, now that was actually more likely what happens. Just attack 2. DPS, I was able to get across. Oh gosh. I was able to get across the fire without taking that much damage. I popped Rampart, which reduces damage I take by 20%. So that helped. Normally that fire is deadly. It will just shred through your health. This is going better. He's at 32%. Now we should be getting ready to get the 2-line flame strikes. So want to be careful. Here comes number 1. Summer's targeted. So Summer's going to run all the way to the corner. See, that's how you place that. And then number 2 is going to be on Lita, and I don't know what people are doing right now. It's not bad. First one's gone. I actually got targeted by that dash, which is good. And we don't have any more ads to come in. I'm going to use Circle of Scorn on him just to put a bleed. And just increase that DPS a little bit. Right, this is going to be very bad, but we got him. Okay. So 1 boss left. I believe it's like 4 more trash pulls. And then that's the end. It's headset. It's headset sometimes. For any of you that don't want to see this, it's sort of a spoiler part of the story. Don't watch. Stop watching now. Stop it. Just don't watch. For you people that do want to see this and have finished the story or just don't care, get ready. One of the coolest fights is Midgard Sormer. He's a giant ethereal dragon and he's very upset. And I'm going to throw a shield at his face and somehow it hits him even though he's a ghost. Now for this fight, we're going to do about, I think it's roughly about 10% damage to him. And then he's going to awaken these dragons. My job as a tank is to pick up these dragons. He's going to pick up one at a time and kill it. Now this is basically the fight against Midgard Sormer, but it's also probably pretty well known as AoE Hell. this fight, there's I don't know. I'm thinking like close to maybe like 14 different AoEs that you have to look out for, and not to mention the dragons do kind of hit sort of hard. So we've seen one blue one that's like took that side, and we see another one there that's 2. We saw 2 different lines. That's 4. There's one that's 5. Can we even count them all? Let's see. Have we seen? Yeah, we've seen that one. So we're still 5. Web of lightning, that's 6. Seen that one. About half damage here. Another ad is going to pop, and it's called an Estrella. DPS need to kill this ad. And we're going to go hide in this bubble that's going to activate, because the boss is going to do an insta-kill. So here's number 6, which is the AoE. Guys, there we go. I'm going to get in here before I die. And we have invincibility while we're in here. And there it is. Ammo diversion. There's another one that's 7, plasma release. We're up to 7 AoEs. And this one's about to go down. And so you can see Midgard Tomer's health hasn't went down at all. But when we kill this dragon, it's going to take from his life pool, and there goes a chunk of his health. Now we're going to do a little bit more damage to him. And then, if you guys can't figure out what's going to happen, I will tell you. Oh, Disdain, that's 8. He's going to bring to life the other dragon. So there's 9, there's 10, sheet of ice, that's 11. We've seen that one, yeah, we've seen that one. 13. No, 12, sorry. Can't count. We've seen Granite Rain. Sheet of Ice. I don't know if we've seen that. That should be 13. Already counted this one. So is it 13? 13, 13 AoEs? It's quite a bit for one fight. Granite Rain, I'm not too worried if I get hit by. It's just gonna do a knockback. It doesn't hardly do any damage. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even move from where I'm standing when that's happening. Like I said, it doesn't do any damage, and if it knocks me back, it's not gonna take me out of position. Antipathy or antipathy, that is that giant like flame circle that takes up whole, like pretty much the whole arena, and it just does moderate damage. Like Granite Rain, see, I shouldn't have moved. It does 300 damage out of my like almost 9,000 health. I'm not too worried. The stay is up. Here comes that giant AoE. We're gonna run in here. We're gonna, yep, there we go. Version or anima. Yeah. Okay, this is going actually pretty decently. No one's died yet. Don't jinx us. Granite Rain. And there goes Jesse. I jinxed it. A sheet of ice, however, I do not want to get hit by. It puts a spell on me. Don't want that. And there goes Summer. So I don't understand what just happened. We may or may not wipe on this. Granite Rain. I am gonna pop Rampart just to give us a little bit of cushion here. And pop Fight or Flight so it's a little bit more damage. And I'm just gonna Circle Swarm. Did limit break on this dragon. The reason being is because, again, it's going to take a chunk of health from his Guard Stormer when he dies. So, it's getting ready to go down. Going down for real. I can't say. Alright, I'm just gonna eat this here. Pop that. Okay, we killed it. Midgard Summer has like 5% health. Now we're just gonna burn his health. He still does AoEs, but nothing to really worry about. At this point, the fight's pretty much done. And if you're doing this for a first clear, the cutscene after this is fantastic. And there we go. So that's Keeper of the Lake. Alright guys. Tonberry Warmachine, people that are watching. It's been Keeper of the Lake. I've been Arafnis. I've been the tank, the hero, the one that this free company deserves and needs. I will see you guys next time.